during our praise and prayer time this morning, I tell you, it was so strong. The Lord's been kind of dealing with me, just giving me quick reminders for the last 4 or 5 days maybe, about something. I just get it in my spirit. And then the Lord expanded on it this morning, because I try to come in with something prepared depending on how the prayer requests come in. I'd like to have something to say for the hour that we're here. And so I usually come up with something to teach on or talk about. And sometimes the Lord gives that to me several days in advance. Sometimes He gives it to me right before, like today. So I'm telling you, I've got a word. This is what the Lord impressed upon me or spoke to me during our time of praise and prayer right here at WGNM. This is fresh. This is hot off the press. So you want to listen to this. And I'm probably going to quote it a couple of times through the course of the program in case somebody calls in. Don't forget, 254-2480. Here's what the Lord's been telling me over the last 3 or 4 days. He just keeps telling me, I love Macon and Middle Georgia. I love Middle Georgia. I love Middle Georgia. That's what He keeps telling me. I love, and think about what happens when God loves something. When God loves something, what's He willing to do for that? What's He willing? We know that He loves us individually, that He was so willing individually that He left His home in heaven and became a person and then died for us on the cross. That's how deep His love goes. So when I say God loves something or someone, don't just take that as some light, flippant, like we mean it. Too often we take what we mean as a word and we don't understand what God means when He says that word. Because we treat love very flippantly. If you love me, I'll love you back. That kind of thing. Remember when you were in elementary school and you would write the little love notes to a girl, will you go with me? Check yes or no. It's not that way. It's not that flippant kind of love like we know. This love is deep. And He kept telling me, I love Middle Georgia. I love Middle Georgia. I love Middle Georgia. And I'm thinking, great, Lord, you love Middle Georgia. But then today, this morning, this is what He gave me. I love Middle Georgia. I love Macon. I have a purpose for Macon that has not yet been fulfilled. Why would you hate something I have loved? This region has not been forgotten. I am visiting Macon and Middle Georgia this year. I am bringing justice, salvation, reconciliation, healing, prosperity. I am coming to Macon and Middle Georgia, and I'm bringing revival. That's what He spoke to me this morning. It was so strong, I had to sit and write it down. As we were normally, I'm a walker and a prayer. I tend to walk and pray. And I don't understand how people can stay still when they pray. Some people can do that. I just have to walk and pray. And so, but I sat down to write this. I realized I had forgotten my notebook. I went back outside and while we were still praying, and I grabbed it and I sat down and wrote this because I feel it so strong. God loves Middle Georgia. If you are in the sound of my voice, you are part of Middle Georgia. God loves Middle Georgia, and He's coming. He's about to visit our churches. He's about to visit our preachers, and things are going to break loose as the word of the Lord came forth.